Most people think intelligence is about IQ, about how fast you can solve a problem, how many facts you know, or how well you perform in school. But the truth is, your IQ can only take you so far. What truly defines your success in life, your relationships, your leadership, and even your inner peace, is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is your ability to understand, control, and manage emotions, both yours and those of the people around you. It's what separates people who crumble under pressure from those who stay calm. It's what makes someone a leader instead of just a boss. And it's what allows you to connect deeply with people instead of living a shallow life of conflict and misunderstanding. So in this video, we're going to dive deep into the 7 signs that prove you are emotionally intelligent. As you listen, I want you to reflect. Where do you see yourself in these traits? Do you already live them, or are they things you need to develop? Stick with me to the end, because the last point will probably be the most powerful one, and it might explain why people naturally respect you, even if you don't always notice it. Sign 1. You're aware of your emotions. The first sign of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. You can't control what you're not even aware of. Emotionally intelligent people are not blind to what they feel. They notice their anger before it explodes. They recognize their stress before it breaks them. They can name their emotions, whether it's frustration, jealousy, excitement, sadness, or even guilt. Here's the key difference. Someone without emotional intelligence will lash out, shut down, or react impulsively without even knowing why. But someone with emotional intelligence pauses and says, "Okay, I'm irritated right now. Why? Is it because of what this person said, or because I'm already tired and stressed?" That pause, just that awareness, changes everything. It prevents mistakes, arguments, and regret. Ask yourself this: when you're angry, do you notice it before you explode? When you're sad, do you know where it's coming from? If yes, that's emotional intelligence at work. Sign 2. You control your reactions. Emotionally intelligent people don't let emotions run their lives. They feel them, but they don't become them. Think about this. Anyone can feel angry. That's easy. But can you feel angry and still respond calmly? That's hard. That takes strength. For example, your boss criticizes you unfairly. Instead of snapping back, you keep calm, process it, and later decide how to address it professionally. Someone insults you. Instead of lowering yourself to their level, you maintain your dignity and walk away. That's not weakness, that's power. When you master your emotions, you master yourself. And when you master yourself, no one else can control you. This is why emotionally intelligent people are often respected leaders. They don't make decisions based on temporary emotions. They don't burn bridges because of one bad day. They stay steady even when others lose control. Sign 3. You understand other people's emotions. Emotional intelligence is not just about your own emotions. It's also about empathy. Empathy means you can read people. You notice the tone of their voice, their body language, the subtle shifts in mood. You can sense when someone is hurt, even if they don't say it. You can feel when someone is stressed, even if they're smiling. Why is this important? Because life is about relationships. At work, at home, everywhere. If you can't understand people, you'll always clash with them. But if you can read emotions, you'll always have an advantage. Think about this. The best negotiators don't just talk, they listen and watch. The best leaders don't just give orders, they sense when their team is burned out. The best friends don't just hang out, they notice when you're struggling inside. If people often tell you things like, "You just get me," or "I feel like I can open up to you," that's a strong sign of emotional intelligence. Sign 4. You handle conflict with calmness. Conflict is part of life. People will disagree with you, misunderstand you, and sometimes even attack you. The question is, how do you respond? Most people either fight aggressively or avoid the issue altogether. Both create more problems. But emotionally intelligent people take a different approach. They handle conflict with calmness. They listen. They try to understand the other perspective. They don't make it personal. They focus on solving the issue, not destroying the person. For example, instead of saying, "You're always wrong," they say, "Here's how I see it. What about you?" Instead of shouting back, they keep their voice steady. Instead of holding grudges, they resolve the issue and move forward. This doesn't mean they're pushovers. It means they're strategic. They know that screaming doesn't solve problems, but communication does. If you can remain calm during conflict, that's emotional intelligence in action. Sign 5. You're open to feedback. One of the clearest signs of emotional intelligence is your ability to accept feedback, especially criticism. Most people hate criticism. They see it as an attack. They get defensive, angry, or even shut down. But emotionally intelligent people view feedback differently. They see it as information, not as an insult. Of course, not all feedback is fair. Some people will criticize you just to hurt you. But emotional intelligence means you can filter it. You can ask, is there truth in this? Can I improve from this? If yes, you grow. If no, you let it go. Either way, you don't let it destroy your confidence. This mindset is rare and powerful. It means you're not controlled by ego. You value growth more than being right, and people respect that. Because when you're open to learning, you're unstoppable. Sign 6. You inspire trust in others. Have you noticed that people feel comfortable around you? That they trust you with their problems, secrets, or even responsibilities? That's not random. That's emotional intelligence. Why? Because trust is built on emotional safety. People trust those who don't judge, who don't overreact, who don't betray them. And that's what emotionally intelligent people naturally do. They create a safe space. They listen without mocking. They understand without exposing. They give advice without arrogance. This is why emotionally intelligent people often become leaders, mentors, or the go-to person in a group. People know, if I share this with you, I'll be understood, not attacked. Trust is one of the most valuable currencies in life, and emotional intelligence is what builds it. Sign 7. You know when to walk away. The final sign of emotional intelligence, and maybe the hardest, is knowing when to walk away. Not every battle is worth fighting. Not every relationship is worth saving. Not every environment is healthy for you. Emotionally intelligent people don't stay stuck in toxic situations just because of pride, fear, or ego. They know when enough is enough. They can end a friendship that's constantly draining. They can leave an argument that's going nowhere. They can let go of someone who doesn't respect them. Why? Because they value peace more than pointless conflict. They value growth more than staying stuck. They value self-respect more than being liked. This ability to walk away is true strength, because it takes courage to let go of what's comfortable, but harmful. If you can do this, you are highly emotionally intelligent. These are the 7 signs you're emotional intelligence. 1. You're aware of your emotions. 2. You control your reactions. 3. You understand other people's emotions. 4. You handle conflict with calmness. 5. You're open to feedback. 6. You inspire trust in others. 7. And you know when to walk away. If you see yourself in these signs, congratulations. You are more emotionally intelligent than most people. And if you don't have all of them yet, don't worry. Emotional intelligence is not fixed. It can be developed. Work on awareness, work on control, work on empathy, and watch how your relationships, your career, and even your peace of mind transform. If you made it this far into the video, I want you to comment below. I choose emotional intelligence. That way I'll know you're serious about growing. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Because the truth is, intelligence might open doors, but emotional intelligence is what keeps them open.